Hey everyone, today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I have a tutorial today for you. Sorry if I sound kind of bad, I'm getting over a cold, but, it's fine. So, today, I'm sure as you read by the thumbnail and the title, we are going to be making ace race mechanics. So, this is all something you can do in vanilla Minecraft with command blocks. I mean, I am playing on a modded version of the game, but you don't need to have mods to do this. Anyone can do this, and also, the command blocks will be in the commands will be in the description, and you can copy paste them. But I recommend you watch the video because I will be going through why everything works. So let's just get right into it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to give them a command block. Okay, this is how everything works. If you don't have access to command blocks, then I'm sorry, but you're not gonna be able to do any of this stuff. So this is really easy, okay? This is a really easy thing to do. Let me clear a little bit of space. So I'll start with, actually I'm going to start with speed. So you're going to place the command block down, and then you're going to want to switch it. So I have a little bit of a different looking command thing, but it should look kind of similar if you're in vanilla. So there should be something that says impulse or chain or repeat. You want to click it until it says repeat, okay? Then, I like having it where it needs redstone, but you can make it always active if you want to. Just remember, if you put it on needs redstone, then you will have to place a redstone block. So, alright, so this is how the command works. So first you go execute. So this will just run a command, right? As at A. So let me unpack this for you. So as means the command is being run as whatever the target is, and so this is all players, all entities, nearest entity, nearest player, whatever. So at A means as every player. So this is executing from the perspective of every player, right? It's making every player run this command. Then you go at S. This means that at S is the current entity, and we already selected everybody. So this is at their current location, right? So this is being run not from this command block, but actually at the physical player's location. So then we go if block, and then we go tilde. So this is the little squiggly thing. You press shift, and there's a little backtick button that if you hold shift and press it, then you get these tildes. That's what they're called, or you can just call them squiggly lines. I don't really care. And so then you go to the second one. So these are basically coordinates, right? And tilde means at, like, whatever's running the command at that location. So this is literally, since it's at the player, these coordinates are whatever the player's coordinates are. And so this is X, this is Y, this is Z, and we know Y is the vertical location. And so what we want to do is we want to make it, I like to do 0.3, you can make it -1, you can make it -0.1, it doesn't really matter, as long as it's not above -1. So this is the block directly below the player, right? That's what that is. And so then you can take that and you can go, I like to do magenta, glaze, terracotta for speed, but you can do literally whatever you want for the effect. You can do whatever you want. And so this is basically saying execute as all players at their current location. If the block directly beneath them is magenta, glaze, terracotta, then it will run effect give at S. Remember, at S, that's the current entity, so since we selected it, we're allowed to use at S there. Speed. The values I like to use are 1 and 4. So it will be for 1 second, it will give you speed 4. And then you can press true. This will be if you have particles or not. Or sorry, if you hide particles. So true will mean that it hides the particles. Actually, I'm going to select false right now so you can see how it works. And that is the whole command. So now, if I get a redstone block and power it, now if I step on this, I get speed. It does look kind of nauseating with my high FOV, but you can kind of see that works. I'm just going to turn off particles, but you can see though that speed. I'm zooming. So now, what you want to do is you can just control and you can do middle mouse click and you pick up this exact command So you can place that down, and then you look at this. It's the exact same command. And so this is for the jump boost, right? This one will be basically exactly the same. You'll do lime glazed terracotta instead, or whatever block you want. You change the block. You don't need to change any of this other stuff. And you run effect give instead of speed. You can go jump boost. And then the values I like to use are for 1 second to give jump boost 5. And then make sure you turn it on if you have needs redstone on. And then boom, you got jump boost. You got speed. Oh, wait. Speed and you got jump boost. And then, finally, this one's a little bit different, but still pretty similar. You start by using the same command, right? Same original command, and instead of doing magenta, you do yellow, or whatever block you want. And then we're gonna get rid of this entire command right here, this effect give. So just leave it after run. So now, this one requires 2 commands, but it's not that hard. So, let's see. I'm gonna make sure I'm looking at the right commands. So you go run item, replace entity at S. Remember, we're able to use at S because of that. Armor.chest with Elytra. Right, I think this is pretty self-explanatory what it is, but basically it's replacing the player's chest with Elytra. So now we have it. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot to turn it on. Yeah, you gotta remember to turn it on. Now I have an Elytra, but as you notice, it's not getting deleted when I jump around, which, you know, that's something that I think most people want. So we're gonna remove that for a second. We're gonna add another command. I'm gonna add it back here. Actually, I'm not gonna use this command block. I'm gonna use this command block that's already closer to what we want. And so basically, we're gonna replace this with Minecraft Air, but that's not all we need to do. So we keep pretty much the same thing, except we replace if with unless. So this is basically the opposite of if. So it will be any scenario where the block beneath them is not yellow glazed terracotta, then remove their elytra and replace it with air. But that's not enough, because if we run this now, I'm not going to run it, but basically what's going to happen is as soon as you jump, yellow terracotta will not be beneath you, it will be air instead, and so it will delete it. So what we also have to do is add another unless, and then add another block, and the same tilde tilde 0 negative 0.3 tilde air, then so basically this is unless it's yellow glazed terracotta or air directly beneath them, then I'll replace it with air. And so now, see, we got nothing. We got elytra, we can use it, and then now we got no more elytra. So that's how you do these 3 mechanics. Now you can do whatever you want with other effects or other blocks. You can change that. I'm sure you all are smart enough to figure it out, and if you want to change the values, you tweak these values. The first one is time, the second one is power. So like if you think this jump is too high, or if you want it to last for longer, you can do that. Like speed, if you think that this is way too fast, you can change that too. But yeah, so this is just a little demonstration I made, so you can I'm going to adventure mode. Oh my gosh, that is very fast. So basically you go and then I missed it. Hold up. I messed it up. Also, what I just did there, it was F3 and N. If you hold F3 and N, then it will immediately put you into spectator. If you press it again, then put you back into or whatever the last mode you were in was. It's a really useful tool, just saying. Alright. Yeah, so now I can just fly around this beautiful landscape we have here. So yeah, that was a tutorial on how to do the basic ace race mechanics. So, you know, like and subscribe. If you want me to do more tutorials, I would gladly do it. You know, I'm not a command block professional, right? I can't do really complicated stuff, but I do know how to do this kind of stuff, because I did used to run a Minecraft event, sort of, kind of. I worked on one at least. But, yeah, so that'll be it for this video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!